Coleus plants, one of the beautiful, permanent, and decorative plants. If you love making your garden look colorful, add these Coleus plants because they are in various colors. So the top 5 secrets of growing these plants is the today's topic. First tip is to keep them in a location where they get the partial sunlight. These plants love the shade because they are really very sensitive, their leaves. So do not keep them in a location where they get the hot, bright sunlight. Bright sunlight is a big no-no for the coleus plant. So locate it in an area where it get the partial sunlight. These plants do wonders if you keep them indoors because they are very much too much attractive and in various colors. So make them your indoor plant and see the beauty of it. Coleus plants are low maintenance. You don't need to feed them any fertilizers at all. Even if you don't do any fertilizers for these plants, they will grow. But if you are a person who would love to give any fertilizer for these coleus plants, you can give them time to time. You can use organic fertilizer, vegetable peel fertilizer, or tea or coffee fertilizer will do. So these are beautiful plants which love the shade, and also they are indoor plants and decorative plants. Time to time, pinching the plant on the top like this will help them produce more stems. So pinch the plant on the top. Always keep pinching the coleus plant so that you will see there are new branches or stems will appear on the place where you have pinched. So that is one method of pinching. Pinching promotes coleus plants produce more stems. So that is one way to make it look thicker and bushier too. When you see long leggy coleus, you can always cut them and prune the plant. So now I'm going to cut it. So now take a stem of coleus like this. You can make a free plant out of it. You can put them in water to propagate it, or else you can put them in soil. Keeping them in a fresh glass of water will make them root well. So now here I have two colors and two stems of coleus in water. Easy to propagate. Water propagation is the easiest method to propagate coleus plants. When making the soil, do not make it too dry. Add some garden soil, some compost and sand will do. Take them in equal parts because these plants love the humidity and also these plants love the moisture in the soil. So keep them always hydrated. Do not let the plants get too dry in the hot summers. Water them twice daily and also check the soil before you water. And also during the rainy season, these plants grow really well. Now mine are exposed to too much of water, rainy water, and see the difference of the leaves. They are so huge and big. And this is the best season for you to cultivate your coleus. Coleus, one of my suggestions for your hedge. If you have a bigger garden, you can use them as hedge covers. So this is a beautiful low maintenance and permanent plant which you can grow from a single stem. Always keep pinching, keep them in the shade. Do not go to overwater these plants. They need only water when the top layer of the soil is dry. So check the soil level and water them during the rainy season. They grow really fast and well. So these are the basic tips of growing coleus plants. If you are new, consider to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon also for the future notifications. So don't forget to hit the bell notification because you will get the new videos once I upload, and also give it a big like. Palm size coleus leaves. If you like to see bigger leaves in your coleus and very healthy looking, you will have to do one thing. Locate it in a place where it get medium to filtered sunlight. Do not let the plant get direct bright sunlight because these plants get leaves burnt by the direct sunlight. So you can locate it in a place where it gets a filtered to medium sunlight. That is the best for coleus. This plant can tolerate morning sunlight but not the bright direct sunlight. When it comes to watering, water these plants when the top layer of the soil is dried out. The first inch of the soil is dried out because these plant doesn't like the dry soil, and they do not like the soggy soil also. So the moisture balance should be there in the soil. So always water them in the morning. That is the best, because these leaves cannot tolerate the moisture in the night. So always water these plants once in the morning. That will be enough. Since you locate them in a filtered sunlight area, morning watering will be sufficient. I hardly use any fertilizer for these plants, but once in a month you can add tea or coffee organic fertilizer. So give it in liquid form. So these plants will be growing so immensely even without any fertilizer. Pinching plants is the way to encourage growth of new stems. So you can always pinch the middle of this coleus plant and remove the flowers also, because that encourages the plants to grow more stems. So that is also necessary. If you have put them in a small pot, it is advisable when the plant growing well, and if the pot is not ample enough, you must transfer them to a bigger pot. So time to time pruning and repotting is also necessary. So by that you are encouraging the plant to grow very healthily. When talking about preparing the soil mixture, you can use garden soil and sand even enough, but you can add more compost in the sand and garden soil mixture for better results. So this is a wonderful foliage plant that you must have in your garden, and also you can add this colorful plant in your indoor plant collection as well. So these will do because they doesn't require much bright sunlight. So that's it for today. Hope you find this video about coleus very useful. If you are new, consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Condition of coleus plants in hot summers. Look at them. Leaves are drooping. So what can you do? You can water them and see the difference in a moment. So now I'm root watering the coleus plant. We'll see the condition of it after a couple of minutes. So after 15 minutes time, look at the coleus now. So they don't like the bright sunlight. They like the shade. And so exposed to the bright sunlight, that is what normally happens during very warm weathers.